a ball sack apple sandwich.
Everybody come see the greatest show. Gather up all juggalos and roll. Everybody come see the greatest show. Gather up all juggalos and roll. Everybody come see the greatest show. Gather up all juggalos and roll. Everybody come see the greatest show. Gather up all juggalos and roll. Everybody come see the greatest show. Everybody come, everybody come, everybody. Everybody come see the greatest show.
Holy shit, we're finally here. And I can see my guest. We're already fucking up. Well, it's on Studio 17, so no one sees it anyway, right? Holy shit, what's up, everybody? And thank you so much to everybody that came out tonight and watching all the shows. We kicked it off with Tales from the Lotus podcast. We had RossTV doing No Seconds. Cooking Nima took the night with probably the most viewers. What a great show that was. And then we had Notslim1 and Iceman back with Mima again, doing Juggalos review foods. And now I'm fucking here with the greatest show. Now some people who have never seen this before are probably saying, why would this be the greatest show? I'm gonna give you two reasons, and it's not Notslim1 and Mima. It's her and her. Come on out. We gotta have more round of applause for the girls. Alright, I'm gonna get to this because this has become the latest show. My guest tonight is probably the reason why I decided to spark up my YouTube channel again and come back. He's a fucking master of documentaries, live shows about weed, about his life, and he's definitely somebody that I consider a great friend. Let's hear it for my homie, Notslim1. Here's his big intro. Shut up, you're not even on the screen yet.
Oh, I thought he said what up, though? Sorry,
you didn't listen to anything we spoke about.
Your rewind intro there and gave me such a fucking boner. I couldn't think straight. There was no blood in my brain.
You're talking over your intro music. Don't you realize already this is how I look?
Let's dance to the intro. Is the intro still going?
No, it's done now. You can sit down.
Oh, sorry. What up, though? Like, what?
He just wanted you to dance.
This is awesome. You guys did a costume change for the show. You're making me feel important.
Nothing's too good for you, BklynMenace.
Well, I did say it in your intro that you definitely are a big reason and a big inspiration that brought me back to YouTube. Like when I used to look up documentaries about the gathering, yours were always the best because they were the realest. And then look, you made a boy's dream come true. I got to gather with you. It's like make a wish.
Well, you know, it's always been an open invite for anybody that watches the videos if they'd like to meet with us and make friends and maybe consider the possibility of camping together. You've just been the only one stupid enough to take the bait, idiot.
Like I say, I had the time of my life. So let's bring it back a little bit, okay? Because we're already to the gathering. That's many years later. What inspired you to become a YouTuber?
Well, I always felt a desire to have a penchant to entertain people, and I never really felt that I had, like, the hardware accessible to facilitate that in a public display. And then one day I was working at a carnival and I made some extra cash. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to go buy a camera and try to make some videos. But again, it was increasingly difficult. The camera was shit. I didn't know what kind of camera to buy. I bought like this $100 piece of shit from Canadian Tire, which is essentially like a fancier Harbor Freight. And that sucked because my computer was shit. So I gave up for a few years. And then in 2013, I went to Hallowicked. And that prompted me to say, okay, I really, really need to go to a gathering of the Juggalos now. And I did. And I remember one morning I just was waking up in the camper. It was 2014. I'm at the gathering. We were on the baller lots. It's crazy. And, you know, I just woke up and I walked out. And I was just standing like, you know where the shower trailers were?
Yeah.
Right at the transition to main stage.
Mm-hmm.
I was just that's where my camper was. I was just standing right there in that path, right at the entrance to the transition to the main stage. And I was just looking there, and I just saw these people, millennial juggalos, not even millennials, you know, just real juggalos, you know, as the cliche, true stereotype goes. People, man, of all walks of life, you know, just looking the way they want, doing the things that they wanted to do. And I was really struggling as I was getting a little bit older, trying to decide, you know, should I, like, try to be more like a conformist and try to be, like, fit into society, even though it's kind of against what I really want to do, but I'm getting older, so maybe I should settle, or not. And then I went to the gathering, and I was in that position that I just described, and I saw those people, and I'm like, you know what? I can just do whatever the fuck I want. I can really just do whatever I want. And I'm not. And I'm the juggalo in my group, you know what I mean? And, like, that's crazy. So I went out, I got another camera. It was a few years later, you know. When I was at the carnival, it was like 2010. This was 2014. I went out, I bought the camera, I started uploading videos. I met a YouTuber who gave me some great encouragement to really start it, and he was like, you know, extremely successful in my eyes, yet moderately successful in the eyes of YouTube, and hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and he only lived like an hour and a half away from me.
Hold on one second. I know you're the guest of the show, but could you take a breath a minute? so I could say hi to everybody in the chat room. Was that mean? Who cares if it's mean? I just want to say what's up. I see KJ Riddle in the chat room. Whoop whoop. Spooky the fungi. Spooky, I agree. The fucking intro is super long, but fuck you. I know how to buy time. Steel City Dama, who was a guest on the show a month ago tonight. We had a great conversation, and I got drunk off my fucking rocker. Spooky Tuesday. No super chats tonight, but I appreciate the super chats that you gave on Carnival Spirits. Can't super chat on this channel. Well, because it's Studio 17 and nobody's subscribing to this channel. Right, Blake?
You gotta get, if you want to give us your money, you have to do more for us.
What's up, Pig Venus? My good homie, Mr. Mackinhose. Good to fucking see you in here.
Mackinhose is in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat. Captain Flannel, who was on the show 3 weeks ago, starting off this fucking nonsense with this hot sauce that has now become a part of the show. And look, I know that you can't give super chats tonight to make me do the hot sauce, but because of that, if you figure out what emoji to put in the chat room, I will start having hot sauce. And Mima, did you agree? You're sitting there real quiet. Did you agree that you will have hot sauce?
What am I gonna do? Just like
You just have to answer the question.
Okay.
Okay. And did you agree that you would be topless on the show? She said
No.
okay. Alright. Damn it.
Okay.
It was worth a shot.
Sure.
You did a great job
In
on your show.
summation, listen to me. In summation, all of those things culminated into I really wanted to entertain people, and I always wanted to do that. And meeting that man and his YouTube stuff and seeing the success that he had and what he had created was really, really inspiring to me. And so I just picked up a camera and I started, and I don't do anything. Like, even you know me, bro. Even now as a YouTube content creator, you know me. I'm a lazy fucking piece of shit. You know what I mean? You know it.
Sorry, I'm getting nervous because they're kind of getting close with the emojis. They haven't hit on the right one yet, but they're getting close. I'm starting to see fire trucks.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that really is the summation. I have always wanted to entertain people, and I couldn't because of my technical limitations. And now I've exceeded those, and I'm very humbled to be able to do what I do and have people appreciate it the way that I think that they do. And that's honestly really fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think your channel is underrated for the amount of content that you've put out over the years and the quality of it.
I like really honestly hearing that, man. Sometimes I want to say, yeah, I think I agree, but a lot of times I don't agree.
You can't try to use Steel City, that's cheating. If you're trying to put a bunch of emojis in there, you can only put one. Alright, Mackinhose got it. I mean, it was simple. It was the fucking fire. Alright, it's time to start.
You have to do it 5 times,
burning
5
my mouth out.
dashes.
No, fuck that.
Where's your hot sauce, people?
Well, I don't hear.
Yeah,
Which
Mima,
ones
you have
do we
hot
got?
sauce?
Grab
on
the
a
super
second.
hot, Mima.
I know.
The black one that's open.
Alright, and another thing,
It's over a year old open.
Blake,
Yeah,
what
I have
happens when it's time to take the hot sauce, a video is going to play. So,
Have this
oh man,
bag
this stuff
up.
stinks. This stuff.
I don't want to eat it.
Well, what am I?
Oh,
gonna
you
do?
had that on the show one day and you
Yeah,
thought it was
with
just
chicken.
regular shit?
No. He said
Here
it
we
was
go.
really hot,
It starts.
but so
Alright,
what
he
did we
put a
do?
bunch of flames in there, and he is definitely getting his emojis worth. Because I got a bunch in here. So it has definitely begun. I'm going to play a little video presentation. While
Like I just burped
eat
and it
this.
tasted like ice cream.
Me too.
I don't want to fucking eat hot
Fuck
sauce.
you, man. Why do you get to eat ice cream
do
and
it
delicious
together.
things
I
that
did
Mima
Juggalos
cooks on your
review
show?
foods, man. Make more
I
content
gotta
for the
eat hot
channel, and then
sauce.
maybe one day I'll have the idea. Oh, you know what would be dope? Maybe BklynMenace should do No Seconds tonight, and we could be the host of the greatest show.
Yeah, but you're not
You know?
how
But no,
how are
come
you going
around
to do
once
this?
every 6 months.
So,
Hold on.
well, we have
You guys can
leftover
talk.
chicken.
Here we go.
This is bullshit.
He's gonna do take a swig of it.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking touch it on his doo-doo hole.
We still hear you. That was insulting.
Looks like a chip or a cracker or something.
What is this, fucking 1 frame a day?
No, it's called using all your processing power at once.
That's hot. Goddamn
Fucking hot!
That's hot.
You should set the
Goddamn
baby
hot.
ran over on fire to destroy the evidence.
That's hot. Goddamn hot.
You got this, homie.
That's hot.
Fine.
Goddamn hot.
Just grab a chopstick.
That's hot.
Dunk it in and fucking
Goddamn hot.
idiot.
That's hot.
Can
Goddamn
you bring
hot.
another water also?
You're right, Ron. It's goddamn hot.
That's hot. Goddamn
Tonight
hot.
we are going to be snacking on.
That's hot.
Oh, can I talk yet?
Goddamn hot. That's hot. Goddamn hot.
Oh, man.
Yo, can I talk yet?
When you see yourself,
Okay.
some professional, I'm talking you up about your YouTube career. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. What do you got there? What kind of hot sauce? My mouth is on fucking
Today
fire
we
right
got
now.
a Mad Dog 357 Reaper Sriracha sauce. This
It's
sauce
good.
is very hot.
It is.
They
hot.
say life comes into sharper focus when you're facing death. Just one drop of this sauce and you'll imagine death, ready to transport you to a world beyond this one.
All right, go-
Experience a brain-clearing intensity that'll make you appreciate being alive. Heat level extreme.
Go for it,
It is
Nima.
hot.
The ingredients are red jalapeno puree, cayenne sauce, distilled vinegar, salt, xanthan gum, garlic, sugar, Carolina Reaper pepper, and that's it. It's just a Reaper sauce. Now, you thought that I was fucking around with you the other day saying these weren't super hots,
Yeah, I've
but then
had
you
them
ate a
before.
bunch of it on
I had. When
was
we
it mad
made-
hot?
When I made the chicken.
Because you went like this, you were like,
Listen,
was it too hot?
It was hot. Do
I
you
don't
remember
know.
when I made the chicken?
I knew
Wait.
this would be an easy show.
I was dipping it in my chicken.
Is
in
that
with
too
the-
much?
Yeah, just like.
Like, is just coating the tip of this chopstick enough? Chopstick?
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's too much!
I'm
Look
not.
what I did!
What?
All right, go for it.
Mima jammed her whole chopstick in the thing. It's covered in sauce. Okay, go ahead, Mima. Do as much as you want. Ready?
Okay.
I hate it, bro.
Mima took it well.
Chicks do gross shit with their mouths all the time, bro.
Woo. Woo. This is
I
when
know
we're
too
gonna
that are gonna be doing gross shit once this show ends.
We have bread. We have
Is
bread.
this show over yet?
No,
I hope
just
so.
don't
Oh my
think
god.
about it. Just don't even drink. Just let it burn through. Just don't think about it.
So, Blake, so I got the map up for the Super Gathering this year. But one thing I wanted to talk to you about was, while your mouth is burning, is about
Yeah, I hear-
there's something else that you like to burn. You like to burn weed.
Yeah.
You're actually the only person that I know that can smoke more than moral oxide. But I looked up the weed laws in Indiana. I'm bringing them up now on my screen, and I want to read these to you, and I want to see how you feel, and probably how everybody in the chat room feels about this. So,
I already know how I feel.
all
Read
right.
them.
It says Indiana is one of the states that is lagging behind the cannabis movement. Marijuana, including hash and hash oil, is listed under the Indiana Criminal Code as a Schedule I drug. As such, there are many fairly harsh penalties for using and or possessing cannabis. And even your presence at or knowledge of cannabis use can get you a misdemeanor and or 6 months in jail. So I can get arrested because you're smoking weed and I know about it. So there's a lot more.
You're not going to fucking tell anybody, are you?
No, but like, are we all going to get carted out of the fucking gathering? How's your mouth?
A little
It's
bit
hot, bro. We're eating
A little
Carolina
bit.
Reaper sauce.
I'm trying hard not to think about it.
So Spooky's saying that
Go
they're
ahead.
not going to bother us. But what do you think about that?
Oh, are you done reading your thing? Are you ready for my response?
There's so much here. I can probably read it for the rest of the show. But if their laws are so strict that even being someone that knows of someone that is smoking and not telling on them, you know, can get 6 months in jail. So does that concern you at all?
No.
Does it make you wish that they weren't having it in Indiana, in this fresh new location?
No.
No. Why?
No. I don't care about that type of stuff.
Because you don't smoke,
I don't have anything
right?
to worry
Wink,
about.
Wink.
Here's the thing. Am I going to smoke weed in Indiana? Yeah, 100%. Come and get me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to say. All I can really say is put exactly the truth out there and figure the best thing I can do is just, if it becomes something that is concerning, or perhaps for lack of a better term, let's say scary. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then, you know, what? Are some cops or some fucking weird Indiana fucking concert SWAT team gonna come and bust in my camper door? Because I can't understand, like, that. So, if it became something that was scary, I suppose I would just delegate the task to within the confines of my domicile.
Look,
Because
like I said his name 3 times and he showed up. Warlockside's in the chat.
what's up,
man?
Warlockside?
Warlockside, you're a little late for the Tales from the Lotus podcast episode. But great seeing you here.
Yeah.
Check this out. Possession of at least 30 grams of marijuana with a prior conviction for a drug offense is a level 6 felony, punishable
Bro, I have
by
a
6
drug
months
offense in
to
America
2.5
for
years
fucking
imprisonment.
smuggling weed over the border.
A joint.
Yeah, that was some
I'm
bullshit. You know what's so funny about that? Fuck all this reading. I didn't come here to read. I came here to drink beer and eat hot sauce. And talk to my buddy. You know what's such bullshit? Is that they find you the exact amount that was on that sign that was in the back room that we know they saw. Right? Didn't you get fined $500 from Canada?
America extorted me
America.
for $500. Yeah.
And what was on that sign in the back?
I don't remember. Did it say 500?
It said 500 with the giant penis exploding.
Oh, excuse me. I was just confused. Yeah. All the money we put. So what? Okay, so to be clear exactly for even the chat, what you're saying is, yes, I did get extorted from America for $500, but for attempting to bring marijuana over the border. But what you're saying is, you think that it's a conspiracy because last year we held the fucking what is it?
Fundraiser for Iceman. Who, by the way, I had him on the
We were
bill.
doing the fundraiser for
and he didn't
Iceman,
show up for the
and we
episode.
brought a board with our winnings written on it, and what was written on it was $500.
Yeah.
And that's what they took.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
That's
Well,
a
I
little
don't know, man.
suspicious,
I never
man.
really put those together.
If you think about it, yes. So what, you think they're gonna have
That's so funny.
police roaming the gathering there?
Yeah, probably.
Didn't they have them all the time at all the gatherings?
There was always a police presence at the gathering of the Juggalos in
I
Ohio,
remember
but
that one.
they didn't fuck with anybody. And in Oklahoma, they fucked with a couple people, but it was a really strange year, and I think honestly, like,
It'd be like anywhere else.
I don't believe any. I believe what I want to believe, and I still think that Oklahoma City gathering, excuse me, was. I'm already sick from the hot sauce. It was a fucking publicity stunt.
Whew.
I think they purposefully made the attempt to get the show in that spot.
All we gotta do is this. When you get busted, just say, look, let me go. I know a guy that has a lot more weed than me. This dude wore Lockside. And they'll let you go. You know how it is.
And then what? He comes out of my bathroom.
No one's going to have more weed than Warlockside, so it's not
and
like...
he's like,
it's not like he can rat anybody out, right?
Or no, he walks out of the bathroom with a blunt in his mouth. He's like, hell yeah.
Just say he's the one that supplied you with all the weed. With his terrible grinder.
It's funny how things on the internet are indelible.
Yes.
I know everything.
That's what Blake says.
So what do you think is your strongest show? Because like a lot of channels, they'll focus on one thing, but you kind of touch on a lot of different areas, from live content to film content, edited, vlogging. You do a little bit of it all. Weed growing. Hopefully no one from Indiana is watching.
I mean, I'm in Canada, my dude. It's fucking nationwide legal here, and beyond that, without fucking not attempting to defend my actions, but like I'm medically licensed as well here, which gives me the opportunity to you know, grow more pot than what the national recreational limit is.
Did you answer a question? I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't paying attention to the question.
I'm not like an interview guy. I'm just kind of here to hang out.
No, we did Why Would You Do That here on Notslim1 food challenge videos for a really long time. And we did that series for over 2 years of the 5 years that the channel's been around, you know. Like I was saying at the top, I started steady making videos at the end of October 2014 really is the start of the steady Notslim1 now vlogs as we know them today. And you know, that's like my main thing. Like, I do that because my brain is a pile of shit, and so I make these videos so that I have something to look back on later. And then, you know, as it also entertains everybody else, which is something that I really want to achieve.
Hold on,
the vlog is mediocre. The vlog is mediocre at best. For a person with 1,300 subscribers over 5 years, I'm banging about 150 views maybe or less on each video, which is about a 10% turnaround for the vlogs. Sometimes a little bit higher for the live show, Positive Vibes, the podcast. But I don't know how the algorithm works, really. But by far, without a doubt, if you were to go to my channel now and Spooky says Blake fucks up in life so other juggalos don't have to. You know, I really enjoyed genuinely planning and producing and editing and filming. Every aspect of Why Would You Do That was so phenomenal to me. I went hard on that show. And like the homies, they supported me so much. I got burned out on it. And I think that if we didn't get burned out on Why Would You Do That, and I was fighting, man. I was fucking fighting. We were doing weekly fucking shows with that fucking show. And that was arguably the best. I was saying a moment ago, if you go to my channel and search by most popular, easy, the top 10 are going to be fucking Gathering of the Juggalos documentaries and Why Would You Do That videos. So I would say my lifestyle with the Juggalo shit leads, and the old school challenge stuff still holds its ground.
You ever think about bringing it back? I know that you've spoke about the expense of doing it, and it was a pain in the ass getting everybody together. But even if it was just you and Iceman, it seems to be something that people still remember and they're asking for.
That way?
I think a major contributing factor as to why we don't do it anymore is because of the Iceman. But not in a negative way. He just, he got sick, dude, you know? He had, like, some stomach problems, and he just said, look, like, what am I gonna do? Keep being a fucking idiot and vomiting on the internet for free? Or, you know, live?
Oh, yeah, of course.
What was the worst thing, if you had one of those episodes to recommend for people that are watching this to go back and check out? What was the worst one that you recall?
The pepper one. Isn't it the pepper one that you
There's a lot of horrible ones that fucking stand out to me.
Or the durian fruit.
Oh, the durian?
Durian fruit, yeah.
I would say, like, when you asked me the question, the first one that jumped into my head was the lemon shrimp challenge. I really hated that one. For people that may not go and watch the video, essentially what we did was we went to the world market and we bought these bottles of fermented shrimp, but they were just like tiny, tiny little brine shrimp. And they put them in the bottle, seal the bottle, and then ferment them in the bottle. And so when we opened it, it just fucking exploded everywhere. And there was just like the stench of dead fucking rotting fish just filled the whole fucking room.
Yeah, I couldn't fuck with that, man.
Oh, fuck.
And then to beat it, or to top it, like the lemon part of it was we just went and bought lemon juice. Like an actual, like it's nothing big, but like an actual sour bottle of lemon juice. So if you watch the video, this bottle of fucking fermented shrimp explodes all over. That's fermented shrimp on the ceiling there.
No way.
Years later, it's still there.
Yeah, and then...
it's like just a couple spots.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty much.
Fermented shrimp, the lemon shrimp challenge. Also, we tried to get into inedible objects on the show, and we tried to do the school supplies challenge. We ate a glue stick, and
I remember watching that
we
one.
did like a thing of non-toxic Play-Doh, and we also did something else I can't remember. And those were just like really, really awful. And we like stuck the gauntlet out to try to finish it. That is when we started implementing some like different rules and stuff. I really, really loved Why Would You Do That? And even still today, people ask me to bring it back, but it's like your old shows brought back.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it wouldn't be the same.
Speaking of awful, just to be fair, it's time to take another dose of this hot sauce. If you guys want to join in, that's fine. If not, you can just sit there and enjoy smoking your weed. It's only fair.
He has to do it.
Fair what?
That I eat this. See, I'm not like Iceman, who's gonna cry. I'm gonna hurt my stomach.
I've been trying to watch all of the Positive Vibes episodes from the very beginning. It's rad to see how much the show has evolved. Spooky says, yeah, it's crazy, Steel City. Mima's on the first episode.
Oh my goodness.
We made the first episode of Positive Vibes because... We made the first episode of Positive Vibes, I think, because I needed, like, some filler.
When?
I knew I was going to make a talk show, but I didn't know exactly how.
Hold, please.
The first episode of Positive Vibes.
Don't talk over my video.
And, like, that show, truly...
He doesn't even listen.
What?
I should just mute him. I'm playing a video.
What? Oh.
Like, don't talk over my video.
Where's the stupid hot sauce?
Fuck it.
Yeah, we gotta do it all the time.
Okay, here. We need to clean it.
Are we done?
Or no, it's just because it fell. I thought it was just the one time.
No, it's all night.
Oh, that's too much. I don't even know if I should do this.
I don't think I'm gonna do as much as
Way too much. Look at all that.
I'm going to.
So we need trouble.
Like that much?
That's hot.
Yeah, who cares?
Goddamn hot.
Pain. You don't have to fucking hurt yourself.
That's hot. Goddamn
But
hot.
you know what? Next time we have chicken,
That's hot.
Oh, I'm gonna
Goddamn hot.
I like it.
That's hot. Goddamn hot.
You fucking
Alright, that's it. Look.
That's hot.
Do I do it now?
Goddamn hot. That's hot. Goddamn hot. That's hot. Goddamn hot. That's hot. Goddamn hot.
Woo! Even though he's still
That's
talking.
like he
in the
does his with a
background,
fucking video, and then we have to do
my
ours
mouth is
after.
burning. Shut up! You stop ruining my show.
I thought we were gonna do it all together.
Let's reintroduce him. Let's bring him in again because I fucked up the first time. Give it up
I got my
for
phone.
Not Slim, motherfucking one. What the- That's so hot. Oh, Notslim1, what's up, man?
What up, though?
My mouth is burning. Really bad.
Hey, how come
It's like
how
going
come you
into
do the
my
hot
ears.
sauce with the video and not with us?
Alright. I think the show's over. Oh my god.
Oh, geez.
Hey, man,
Hey.
can you hear me asking you a question right now?
Could you talk for a little while? I need to recuperate.
Dude, you know I can fucking talk. Answer my question and then I'll talk.
Alright, what's your question?
The question is, why do you do the hot sauce with the video and not with us?
When you watch the show back, you'll see why. It's better.
Okay,
I'll figure something else out, but that's all I had for right now.
Like,
Do
that's
another
enough.
shot of the hot sauce
You're
right
like-
now with
No,
us.
no
You're
fucking
like-
way. I just did two, and the second one I put too much on.
You're an idiot. I'm gonna do one right now and that's it, okay?
Hang on. Okay.
No, dude, that's too much. Okay,
You
ready?
just stuck it back in there.
Well, why would you fucking... If
Because
I jump
didn't
in...
have. I didn't
Are you
have
ready?
enough. I'm
All right,
good.
go.
I'm good. Okay.
I probably announced it already, but we see him on the screen. Next week, we're going to be bringing the greatest show back to Carnival Spirits, and my special guest will be none other than Child's Play Ninja. They're clapping for Child's Play Ninja. Not for you, Blake. They don't like you.
I think it's fine. I'm good with it. I think I already burnt, so I'm good. Like I can have more. It's not as hot.
If anybody wants to experience Pain 100, head over to Captain Flannel's channel. He's got like 10 bottles of this shit that he's giving away.
Sounds awful.
Well, if you happen to be a person that gets a bottle from Captain Flannel and you watch The Greatest Show, I think it's only fair that when I take it, that you join in from home. You take your Pain 100. Take your pain.
It's okay, Damien. You don't have to patronize me.
Was there ever a
I
point
don't
where...
fucking look like Baby Sinclair from the Dinosaurs TV show.
Oh my.
Oh, I want to be fair this time.
gosh. Jet wash
If
is
anyone
just-
in the chat room has a question, you know how it works on The Greatest Show if you've been watching. All you gotta do is add a question mark to the end of your sentence in the chat room, and I'm gonna assume that you have a question, and I'm gonna ask our special guest, Notslim1, or Mima, if you have a question for Mima. There was one earlier. It said something about taking your shirt off, but I thought that was really rude. And I'm not the type of person that would ever ask a question like that.
Steel City Dahmer, there's so many types of fucking great t-shirts in the world, it's hard to choose just one. So I'll tell you what, bring me a fucking t-shirt at the Gathering of the Juggalos this year, and I'll take a fucking bite.
Notslim1, will you take your shirt off?
Right now?
Question from the chat room.
Show them that nice body you have.
My body's not nice, it's fat, and I have no problem showing my fucking fat titties.
Spooky the Fun Guy wants to know, is shitting on cats fun?
Oh God. Here we go with the cat.
The
thing.
Poker King, yeah, I watched that shit.
Mary Jane Monarch, a longtime viewer Day
I'm
one
not
on
eating the
Studio
t-shirt that
17.
you jizz in and don't wash, Steel City Dahmer.
Notslim1, have you seen the Netflix movie The Polka King starring Jack Black? I've seen it.
Yes.
It's based on a true story.
That mother-in-law doesn't know how to fucking mind her own business.
Spooky the Fungi, ever seen The Terrifier? Yes. And I love it so much that I ordered the Blu-ray of it. Even though I can watch it on Netflix, because that movie is fucking dope. Do you like horror movies, Blake?
Sometimes.
You seem more like a comedy. You actually have weird taste. Like every single time, like when you used to hit me up a lot outside of YouTube, you always wanted me to listen to some strange music and some weird shit. You're into a lot of weird stuff.
What happened with that is basically I started listening to Insane Clown Posse, and I watched the shockumentary, and they're like, once people start listening to Insane Clown Posse, they stop listening to other music. And as a young adult, I'm 37 now, and in the 90s, late 90s and early 2000s, you know, I never chose to get to appreciate Pantera or Wu-Tang Clan or Method and Red. Like, just so much great music slipped by me as a juggalo because I was just like, fuck the mainstream. I don't even give a fuck about none of this music. And getting to go back on it now, like, you know, years and years now, you know, it's great. But back then, I don't know. What was I saying?
Well, Oxide wanted you to show your butthole, but he didn't put a question mark at the end, so I didn't ask.
They're talking about taking the camper.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Damien has a question for you or for Mima. Have you ever floated to space, said fuck this, no oxygen shit, just to float back down?
Yes. So anyway, I remembered what I was saying now. Like, basically, I never got to appreciate that music. And so as I was listening to Insane Clown Posse and avoiding mainstream music, I would listen to a lot of strange things like, we have a college radio station here, like everywhere it does. And our college radio station is called CJAM 99.1. And, like, I think, excuse me, I think that it's a really fantastic college radio station because it's Canadian and a lot of its content is as such, which I think, like, I guess, like, I don't live in Phoenix and I don't know, like, Phoenix college radio and local Phoenix music, which I'm sure local people are like, that's the shit. But I don't listen to the local, I don't now or then listen to that and say, you know, they support local artists. I'm just saying I think Americans might find enjoyment in it because there's so much Canadian content in it. Anyway, it got me the opportunity to really get into, like, weird shit because I was avoiding mainstream media.
Okay.
And Napster, bro, hold on. And Napster, bro, I got a fucking laptop. I had a compact Presario K62 fucking 455 megahertz processor. It was a compact Presario 1456. And, bro, that laptop had a 56K modem and a fucking copy of Napster. And I remember there was this little program that was like a Napster server jumper.
Uh-huh.
And I used to jump into, like, the smallest servers with, like, the smallest users and the least amount of songs. And I would just go in there and creep, like, really strange shit. CBC radio plays a lot of crazy fucking music. And I think those things really influenced me to find the types of strange music that I've shared with you in the past, you know?
Yeah, okay. I'm a little drunk. Hold on.
Yeah, well, you wanted me to fucking talk, now I'm talking. What?
Spooky the Fungi wants to know, is the Earth flat?
I told you cylinder Earth 10 times.
Okay. Jet Wash Outdoors. This one is for Mima. Did Mima get turned out in prison when she killed that old lady?
Yeah. It's funny.
Spooky the Fungi. Does Blake cut his grass?
Occasionally.
Captain Flannel.
Yeah.
Favorite punk band?
No effects.
Spooky the Fun
I
Guy.
bought
Does
tickets
Blake
to
have a job?
Anarchy Camp. I'm going to fucking Anarchy Camp at Legend Valley in Ohio. I bought a fucking RV pass. And let me tell you this fucking story real quick. Is that okay?
Yeah, you missed a last question. Does Blake have a job?
I'm fucking Anarchy Camp, bro. Is gonna be so sick, dude. I got a homie's homie, right? And he won tickets on the radio, VIP passes for Anarchy Camp. And he had to move away, and he's unable to attend the show. And now I have a unique opportunity to potentially purchase 2 VIP tickets for less than the cost of 1 general admission ticket.
Does Blake put gravy and cheese on his fries?
Some of the things are...
I don't always make like a nice poutine here,
that's what we should make next time.
but maybe now Mima wants to make poutine for fucking cooking, Mima.
Will your camper
Mima
get
Couillet?
tipped at the super gathering?
What's that mean?
Creates French or for
Blake?
fuck.
We have a question. Will your camper get tipped at the super gathering?
I'm gonna get tipsy at the super gathering.
All right, the questions are starting to disappear. There was something about a laneway, and then Skinny G wants to know what the fuck is a laneway.
Oh, is the camper in the laneway here in your?
No, I had to move it because I had to submit.
Steel City Dahmer wants to know fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. You know what? There's 3 of us, and we each have hot sauce. And he did put 3 fire emojis in the chat with a question. So I'm assuming that it's time for us to play this video again. Get your hot sauce out.
When do I do it? During this part right now?
Yeah.
But they can't see me do it.
Well, then you can do it when the video goes away.
Okay, you wait too.
No, I'm going to do it during the video.
This is horse shit. That's what I'm saying.
Motherfucker, I need time to recuperate so I can ask you more questions.
No. Do it one time, alter from the fucking protocol. You're like, there's names for people like you, man.
Genius.
He's not.
That's hot. Goddamn hot.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're not pussies, people.
I got it on my hand.
That's hot.
Why don't you fucking
Goddamn
scratch your eye now?
I did when
That's
Captain
hot.
Flannel was on.
Goddamn hot.
You don't have to do this thing. Why? You want to know how shit is?
That's hot.
It's not funky.
Goddamn hot. That's hot. Goddamn hot. That's hot.
I hate this show.
Goddamn hot.
I mean, I like the food business.
That's hot. Goddamn hot.
Tell me about it. This shit hits me like fucking
That's
2
hot.
days later.
Goddamn hot.
You know, Pain 100 is a popular hot sauce.
That's
I really
hot.
can't talk yet.
Goddamn hot.
Speaking of hot sauce, Captain Flannel's going to be doing a new show with, I think it's going to be a live show. You can confirm in the chat room, Captain Flannel, about your new show that you're doing with Chad Dorsett. Are you
Do I
frozen?
do it now?
Yeah, go for it.
Great.
How was that mean?
I like the taste of it. This time around, it was a little bit hotter.
I think we have more questions coming in.
Oh, sounds great.
Is Blake into water sports?
No.
What the fuck is a laneway?
Driveway.
Is Canada really a place?
Yes.
What is the capital of Canada?
Ottawa.
Have you ever heard of the cannabis strand pinkleberry?
No.
Hold on, I'm enjoying a chip and I don't want to be rude.
Go right ahead.
We don't speak
Well, you
without
were
mouth
far
full.
beyond that, dude.
Yeah. It's all good. Do what you gotta do.
Have we even got high on the show? This fucking hot sauce
let's
is
keep
killing my
smoking.
buzz.
I know someone that got high on the show before it even started. You know, Mr. No Help. Blake, have you ever listened to Cannibal Corpse?
It says Cannabis Corpse, but yes, I love Cannibal Corpse.
Oh, it does say Cannabis Corpse. I'm sorry. Blake, have you ever licked a wiener that you didn't like?
Yes. Jet washes.
Is Canada fact or fiction?
It's fact.
No.
How is the Rampage?
I just got a Facebook memory that I bought it a year ago. We did some work on it. We did a full engine swap, but we didn't hook up the exhaust, and it still needs the clutch. We went from automatic to a 5-speed, and the fucking windshield needs to be replaced. So there's still a few steps, but whatever.
Let's go back to the real question. So, you have your what do you think is your like signature show? Would you say definitely Positive Vibes?
I don't know, man. It's hard
Bro
to pick.
show.
I would say Positive Vibes by far over Grow Show. Yeah, for sure. It's the most consistent show that
The two most consistent shows on the channel are the vlog and the talk show.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
So I say they run neck and neck. I would argue that they're fairly equal.
Yeah.
Being with
Maybe
you,
maybe
a
by a
little bit
few
more.
viewers. Maybe by a few viewers would Positive Vibes be a little more.
There's only been a few times that you didn't do it.
But I think the thing about Positive Vibes being slightly more positive is this. The way the algorithm works, and people are interested in things that are happening right now live. So I think like if you just come into a live stream for a few seconds, it counts as a view.
yeah, I'm gonna eat a chip while you're talking.
Yeah, I see that, dude. What am I, fucking blind?
What kind of chip are you eating?
If I said, everybody would laugh at me, so I'm not gonna say.
Oh, okay.
What was
Is
the
it
question?
good? Is it a good chip?
Mm-hmm.
My mouth is hot as fuck.
It's tingling. Right in here in my nose, it's all like stuffy.
I don't know what you're saying because I really don't care.
Do you think that
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking.
I'm
to you.
literally the guest on the show.
Yeah, but I'm an asshole. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I just have to be a talk show because it's too hard to do the shit show. This is easier.
those dumplings are way hotter than this?
No.
Those dumplings that
I put more of that in my mouth, and I ate and swallowed some of those. This is shit.
I think the dumplings are hotter than this.
All right, I'm gonna ask a question. Damn it, I forgot my question. I had a good question, man, and you fucked it up because you kept talking. Now I forgot my question.
Gabs all day until I'm fucking can't stand up.
You know, I saw you giving people dabs at the gathering, and like literally, they were like almost throwing up from it. Why is that? Is that just something that you have to get used
I
to?
did give a girl a dab so much that she threw up.
You know who I
I
remember
felt
was like
awful about it.
You
I
know
went
what?
and greeted her later. I'm like, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Mankini was in bad
was like-
shape after you gave him a dab.
What?
When you gave Mankini a dab, he was in bad shape for a few minutes. He had a little trouble catching his breath.
He's fucking killing everybody. There's a
I
rat.
just fire him out, bro. Golden
What-
bullets.
I don't smoke, so what is it about dabs that are like so much stronger?
It's a concentrated marijuana.
And it like when it hits you, it just like it's brutal.
No.
It's just it's a more intense high because you're consuming more.
Mm.
Faster.
And you're really fucked on it. And you just want to go to sleep after.
Dab's got my tolerance way too fucking high, bro.
Yeah.
I'm smoking like I could smoke easily if I could allow it. I could smoke a gram a day, no problem. I mean, I could smoke more than a gram a day, I'm sure. But right now, while I'm trying to fucking like
Conserve.
maybe a gram every 2 days, maybe a gram every 2.5 days tops. But with respect, I'm smoking with her, and everybody that comes in keeps up with me, you know. So I'm glad I got the old fucking unit here, because if I was torching them, forget it.
So I lived with you for 4 days, and
Hey, let me
was
stop
that?
you right there. I really got to tell you, on your opening sequence, that you put the fucking animated zombie on the fucking couch.
yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
that is the couch that I slept on.
How was that?
I was really comfortable for me.
Yeah.
I'm weird. Like, I like chaos and I like a lot of noise when I'm sleeping. Like, if it's too quiet, my mind will be racing and I'm thinking too
Right.
much. So I sleep better with a lot of noise and a lot of shit going
Nice.
on.
See, I'm the opposite. I like it better without no noise.
Like, usually I'll
I
throw on like
can't
a
sleep.
Joker's card or some heavy metal shit and go to bed with that blasting in my ear.
You have a pillow speaker?
No, I have some new headphones that I picked up that I can stick in my ear. I'll put these on. These aren't as comfortable though to lay down with.
That kind of can't be good for your ear.
So I spent 4 days with you, and I mean, like, you mix a lot of different substances besides weed. Like,
Do I? Like what?
I'm not gonna
I did
name them
acid
all
at the
off.
gathering.
Yeah.
What else did I do there? I didn't put a needle in my arm, so you can say whatever I did.
Did you do a little coke? Maybe a little bit.
Probably.
Yeah. Like, how does that all mix
Did I
together?
definitely do some coke?
You might have. I don't
Can you
remember.
Can you say I saw you do the coke?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but I probably did.
Because I was so, like, busy with the fact that I thought Ross wasn't going to live until the morning. Like, on the first night.
So drunk.
Yeah. Like, Ross proved that alcohol can be a bit even more dangerous than all of those illegal drugs.
Yeah, he could die.
When
he
he
could have
drank that
died.
entire bottle of Fireball whiskey, I
Oh,
was really
fuck.
concerned about him.
He could have.
No, but it's like, when I always wonder, because, like, if I drink, I have that switch in me that tells me to stop. Do you have that switch? Or it's just all mixes together?
If I want to do cocaine, I'm sure I could find it on the internet, like on the dark web, or even ask around. Like, I'm sure I know one guy who knows one guy, you know what I mean? Who fucking doesn't. But I don't do coke. Like,
That's
I
not
don't
your-
do those drugs. I don't, like, when I take acid and shit, I do acid, like, maybe, like, fuck, man,
Once a
like
year?
less than 4 times a year.
Yeah, I haven't done acid with you since I've moved here.
But
No.
me,
I know
like,
there was a
he
big
does
influx
acid,
of people
and then
taking acid, and I
and
was
he
just
also
like,
puts
this
on
is not
trippy
me.
glasses at the same time. That it's like,
Actually,
The glasses are the shit, number one, and number two, don't talk shit about the glasses.
Oh,
no,
we
I
did.
enjoyed the glasses, but I wasn't
Yeah.
on acid.
Imagine if you were.
No, I'd be finished, man.
Oh, they kill you. It's awesome. GlowFX.com. Check them out. Buy some fucking fireworks glasses,
Yeah, they're
bro,
pretty cool.
and just fucking forget life.
Yeah, just do acid and forget life.
But yeah, maybe I did some coke. I'm sure if somebody had some ketamine, I probably would have did that.
What's
you know?
that? I've heard of that, but what is that? What does that do?
Back, I'm going
Oh.
back.
What's your question? I'm sorry.
What does that do? Ketamine.
Ketamine? I don't know. When I was doing a lot of ketamine, I was really much younger, and it was kind of akin to like a similar feeling of ecstasy, only maybe more like air permeated through my soul better.
But if you just had to stick to one thing, well, I pretty much know the answer, but if you had to stick to one thing to get you
If I
high,
could only
what would it be?
consume one narcotic for the rest of my life,
Yeah.
I don't like, dude, you know, let me just talk in a way that sounds defensive, but I'm not trying to sound that way. Like I said, man, I don't drink alcohol. I don't do those drugs. Like, I partake in them, yeah, but, like, I don't do them steadily. Like, it's not even something that could be even considered a habit. It's like, I look forward to taking acid at the gathering because that is the place to fucking do that. But, like, for me to want to sit around the house and take acid on a Saturday night and just chill out with my friends and not do anything, like, I respect my friends and love them very much. That's not appealing. And I'm 37, so I'm too old to fucking club. There's zero reason for me to have a cocaine habit right now. And then, like I don't drink, I don't do drugs. So you're right, it's an easy answer. It's definitely marijuana.
Yeah.
Because it's the only drug. Like, I don't even drink coffee. Mm-hmm. My drugs are sugar and marijuana. Yeah. If I could only choose one, fucking weed.
Yes.
Cut back on the sugar, bro.
Yes, we have.
Look, I'd love to enjoy weed with you, but I just remember the last time I smoked it, I got paranoid as fuck. Like, and I just really
now,
enjoyed
was I
myself.
overwhelmingly bearing with...
How do you get paranoid?
Blake's 20s is one big K-hole. So,
maybe in the very beginning.
Maybe more like ecstasy, not ketamine.
That's how I just don't understand how everybody could take it so much further with, like, mixing so many different things, and you guys just seem okay, all right. I'm like, holy shit. If I just
Bro,
took,
you
like,
know I'm not all right, bro. I'm fully retarded. My brain is shit. I can't remember anything.
well,
my memory's shot to fuck.
You did. Well, so is mine.
I can
and
barely.
I
I pay all this money to go and enjoy all these things. I can't remember anything.
Well, you did say
That's why I make the
I was
videos.
convulsing when you came back from one of the concerts.
I didn't think you were gonna bring it up, and I was waiting for a foot in the door to fucking say it, you fucking weirdo. Do you recognize that you were doing that or no?
No, I don't know. I was sleeping.
I swear to God, you were. And I'm like, what is weirdo doing again right now?
I am a weird person, I'll admit that, but
You're weird because...
But you were fucked up.
You are. You know why you're weird? Because you're very talented and very monotone and quite neutral. And that type of cadence and personality, like, I amp up for the camera, and you're on camera, and you're just a fucking piece of shit. Like, boring piece of shit. So, like, when the camera's off, it's even worse, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to smoke some weed.
I would love it if you would consider... Oh, that's what the question I was going to ask you. Did, like, I definitely was trying to get you to get high with me. But only on weed. I wasn't offering you other drugs, was I?
I'm fine with it, but look, like I said, I don't want to get paranoid, and I also know I have an addictive personality, so if I do enjoy it, I'm going to come home and I'm going to be up on here smoking.
Was I trying to force other drugs other than marijuana on you?
No.
Was I becoming overbearing with my desire for you to partake in that activity with me?
No, because I get the same reaction just from drinking a couple of beers, so.
No, dude. I want you to get high with me, you fucking idiot.
Well, as long as I don't get paranoid, that'll ruin my whole time.
Take it easy, Radiohead.
I know some people like that, like friends of mine, when they smoke, they get paranoid. I think I experienced that when I first started smoking pot. But now I don't get paranoid when I smoke.
And you know what it is? The weed now seems way stronger than what I'm even talking about. You know, it's like so much more potent, so I just can imagine what would happen. I'd be so fucked up.
But you don't smoke, right? So
no.
It would affect you a little bit more intensely than somebody like me.
Hot sauce addiction.
Oh.
I need a sativa, whatever that is.
Oh, weren't we talking about that last night? I don't know. I'd be scared to try that just because what I was hearing.
I think there's definitely dabs called cat piss, and I've definitely smoked weed that smelled like cat piss. And I was like, this is fucking awesome.
Because it's cat piss.
Because it smells like a fucking skunky fucking bag of fucking piss.
So
Okay,
Jetwash is bringing up something. It's funny because the on the little TV
Here's, let me
screen
get something
here in the
fucking
studio.
straight right now.
Go ahead.
Jetwash ain't funny. Go ahead.
No, he's bringing up a good question. Is that you launched, like, because I was guarding the Fagos at the ICP show for you. I was filming and standing on your cases of Fago, and you're a motherfucker because you were launching them from behind. You know, everyone's looking for the ones coming from the stage, and you're behind everybody launching them, pegging them in the back of the head.
Listen, I like that so much that you were able to capture that, because to add, as the cliche goes, insult to injury, I was doing that. And also what I was doing was, like, standing right in the middle of the lineup for the Ferris wheel doing it.
Yeah. It's actually, what you're talking about is on video right now on my little TV screen.
I've watched that. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Get the
been playing
bitch out of the way.
the whole time. It's small, so, but.
Yeah, some dude said, was it you that said some guy wanted to come beat my ass?
I didn't say that, but I heard that. I always look for that in the
I
videos.
think if you watch the video, it looks like I I launch a 2-liter into the crowd. And,
Skinny G wants to know, what the fuck is a Fatgo? Did one of us say Fatgo?
I think you meant to say Fago.
Fago Pops.
You definitely came prepared with a lot of Fago.
Bro, I love it. I love calling distributors around the city and trying to find the cheapest fucking wholesale that I'll drive there. Even if I have to spend more money in gas to get the cheaper Fago dollar. I don't give a fuck. I'll go buy the fuck out of that Fago. We got a brand new Fago warehouse in Windsor now. I made a vlog about it last year. I hope it's still there this year.
Yeah, it is.
I should go hit that guy up for a fucking...
Didn't you go there not too long ago, but drive by it or something?
Drive by very often. So I'm Walker.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about you at the gathering is that in my time with you, it's like you got your camera, you just pop it on. It seems like for a second, it didn't seem like you were filming a lot, but then after all said and done, you come home and you put together like a whole 2-part fucking thing. I'm filming like a motherfucker, and you have more footage than me.
Well, I was really hoping that you'll reconsider your filming this year and stream everything from the Studio 17 network. I mean, we could, I think you specifically could really get some fucking numbers brought to the channel as a result of that, even if it's only in views. Also, I think that I could make like a B-side to do that if we could collaborate. I would love to see you go live, and I think that even though it's money in your hand, I think we may have some form of established trust with one another that you could give me the hardware and I could go and do my own thing. Sans BklynMenace.
I'll give you my 4K camera.
For Studio 17.
I don't even let my wife touch that camera. You think I'm gonna let you have it?
Yes.
Oh, you must be special.
I do enjoy going, even though some people, like, when they're looking at me, it might look like that dude's a weirdo just walking around with his stick. But the
Jetwash says, yeah, that's the part where Brooklyn took us for a Ferris wheel ride. And I watched that video and I'm like, yeah, he was camping with 10 people. There's fucking 10,000 fucking people there. And he goes on the fucking Ferris wheel alone like a fucking loser, man.
Why?
Because he's a loser. Like a
What's wrong with
loser.
that? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Hey, there's nothing wrong with.
They were requesting me to do it in the chat room during the live stream.
He was capturing video as he was on the Ferris wheel. See, he was doing his thing.
I was doing it for the people that couldn't be there.
Exactly.
See that?
I was with all of them, all my friends.
See, he was
Yeah, there's
video
like
capturing it
thousands
as
of
he
people
was
there, and I'm hanging out with the people online. What? I am a loser.
I actually
You're right.
was watching some of your stuff while you were at the gathering.
It was nice for the people that couldn't make it out, but I do enjoy doing it. I'm trying to step up my game this year, so I'm hoping that they do have some sort of good signal in Indiana, in that place. If not, we're fucked. But
My problem with the live streams there is that I don't have any American data.
yeah, I gotta be honest though, I would like to at some point put the camera down and just hang out with everybody and just enjoy my time. But there was a lot of shit I was trying to arrange, you know, and you guys are hard to get together. Like I had said to you probably like 10 times, like we were supposed to do some live content, like some live shows from the gathering on your
All
channel.
we did was live content the whole fucking gathering.
You don't
we
remember?
were literally just talking about it.
You don't remember we were supposed to do some shows on the Notslim1 channel.
You.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
I
trying
know.
to put together some hot sauce stuff this year with Captain Flannel, and definitely looking forward to shooting a lot of footage of the Juggernauty parking lot party.
I think
Hoping
we're
to
going to
shoot a rap
show up
video at the
on
gathering this year.
Monday night.
Can't you just wear a GoPro? I've actually been thinking about wearing a GoPro while I'm videoing, so I just have more footage. But at some point, I do want to just put everything down and just enjoy myself too.
And you should.
Yeah, I learned that too, because like I put out so much content for the Oklahoma City gathering, and like I don't know. Really, what I'm really saying is you have to do exactly what you just said, because it's, for me anyway, it's my vacation, and I do love sharing videos and entertaining people and making those videos. You know, so many people, I think, look forward to it, and then so many new people. I get comments, you know, occasionally, like every other month maybe, that are like, hey, I'm not even a juggalo, but I'm watching this and you make me feel like I'm there. Or, you know, there's so many juggalo gathering videos that exist, but I watch your videos because they pump me up the fucking hardest, bro, for the fucking thing. Thank you. You know?
Yeah.
And that shit is so fucking dope. So it's really hard for me to not want to cover, like, everything. But at the same time, like we're talking about, you have to seek that balance and make sure that, like, you do what you want. Like, I'll say, okay, I want to go and enjoy this, so I'm not taking my camera. So I make sure that I go to something else and cover that extensively.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if there's something that I want to go to, like, I never, in my Gathering of the Juggalos videos, unless I have somebody doing it for me, I have zero footage of Insane Clown Posse performances. Because they're the most highly documented event at the gathering. Go watch somebody else's video, bro, honestly. Because I'm going to go fucking jump in that pit right now and get covered in Faygo in my fucking clown suit. I'm 37. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to get my camera busted.
And
And
the statement
so,
that you're not a juggalo until you get to do the Faygo Armageddon without paying for it. So that would probably make you the ultimate juggalo.
I will tell you, I've never paid for a VIP.
Because you're
All my
always up
Gathering
there.
of the Juggalos stage appearances, Faygo Armageddon appearances, are all from fucking getting over the barrier or through it and getting up on that stage like a fucking real boy.
Does anybody here, like, I was just thinking about this, does anybody here in the chat realize that Mima sitting there next to you is the one that does all those awesome hair coloring jobs on you. Like that one for the gathering was fucking dope, man.
Mima kills the hair game.
I just literally tried to dye my beard red for Hell's Pit, and it looked like some fucking girl
like
on her
really
period
bad.
sat on my face, and I had to dye it back.
It looked worse than
I
that.
did a terrible job. Did you ever find the rest of that dye that I left in your camper? I left it there for you.
It's probably in the camper,
probably-
frozen and separated, I bet, by now.
I also
Maybe.
left Thai hot chili peppers in there for you.
Those went rancid in the fridge.
Yeah, we never got to use those.
You left them in the freezer.
Sorry. That was for the show that we never did.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing, too, like... Some content I really want to create, but also I feel like I don't want to fucking put myself through too much suffering while I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
I got a small toilet in the camper, bro. And maybe it's my small private camper toilet, but like I don't want to have a bunch of sweaty hot ass shits from a hot pepper fucking chugging contest.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. The gathering is the wrong place to wake up not feeling good. So
Right.
I definitely
Exactly.
considered that in how much beer I drank and what I
Yeah.
ate. I think we took good care of ourselves. We did have the emergency vitamin C's that we all took without water.
I got them in the fucking cupboard, baby.
I didn't get sick, man. I came home fine.
I didn't get sick at this year's gathering. I was really happy about that. I'm sick right now from fucking petting a goat.
No.
Well, you should have had
no.
some fucking emergencies before you went to the petting zoo.
Listen, if he got sick from the goat, so would have all of us. We would have all gotten sick because we all fed the goat too. No, I don't think it's from the goat. I think it was from the people. There was like a lot of people there. I agree.
When is part
Wait.
2 of my gathering documentary coming out? You know, it's funny that you asked that, Danny boy, who was in the first one.
You want?
Yeah.
The second one is actually not even. It doesn't even have the title of a gathering video. It's called The Birth of Mr. Happy, but it is
Yeah,
actually a gathering video, and I've been working on it. There's a lot of footage that no one's ever seen. I didn't even know if I should even put this out,
Crazy.
but it was all of day 0 or night 0 with all of us, because we got in early when Ross was completely obliviated on the
Level 17
the
freshness.
ball sack knuckle sandwich. Well, no, this shows what a bad friend you are, actually, in the beginning of this video, because he is passed out in his underwear, and some guy passes by and is videoing him, and you're just laughing at him, talking about Toon Tuesday. And then you have your friend throw firecrackers at him, and he doesn't even move when the firecrackers go off. He literally doesn't move.
I threw the firecrackers at him.
No, you had what's his name? Your friend throw the firecracker. You'll see it in the video when I release it, but I started editing it and it's coming out really good.
Hey,
But
man.
Then I stopped because I get busy.
What
with a lot
about
of
when he
other stuff.
threw up in his shoe that he was still wearing?
I know, dude, and
And make sure you put in your video the still image of my ass, my bare ass pulled out and stuck in his stupid fucking curly-haired face.
it's all in there.
And then what happened? We let him sleep on the ground for a little bit.
And then
we
I
said,
told you to
"Fuck
bring him in because
let
of
the
tips."
earth absorb all his body heat and consume him.
No, and
that's
then-
what we were gonna do.
and then-
you know, like a little bit of time passed, and we were like, no, we can't let him die. We fucking dragged him into the fucking camper, and we put him up on the bed.
You were
And
gonna
we
leave
gave
him out
a
there all
bucket.
night. I mentioned ticks to Iceman, and then Iceman was like, "I didn't think about that. We should carry
Oh,
him
it was
in."
Tick.
Yeah.
We helped him come back in. And he was completely 100% dead weight.
Oh yeah. I
He
have
made
that all on
zero
video.
effort to attempt to facilitate going into the camper or even getting up into the bed.
All I was hoping the whole time is that he wouldn't throw up, and he threw up. That's like my kryptonite.
Dude, I've told the story several times about when he threw up in my fucking bathroom in my camper in Oklahoma City. and ugh. It was awful.
Is this like a yearly thing? Like, is he gonna do it again this year? Like the first night?
Well, he got sick on day 1 in Oklahoma. He got sick here at this one. So I'm really hoping that we can encourage him to just get it out of him. Purge your demons, Flossy boy.
If anybody wants to see that happening in real time, just head over to my channel, BklynMenace, and you could see the entire thing unfold from the beginning. You can see innocent Ross turn into a fucking devil.
I fuck Lady Gaga, you bitch, and I'll raise her baby. He was fucking asshole. PB&J. He was.
That's when he made one of the channel taglines, giving a ball sack knuckle sandwich.
I was like, I just watched the video the other day. I'm like, why are you talking about everybody's ball sack all the time?
That's something that I enjoy about filming, and I didn't ask you this question, but you vlog everything about your life. I know that sometimes I'll just like go back and pop on like a live stream that I did at DCG Con, and it kind of brings you back. You know, same thing at the gathering. Do you ever do that with any of your vlogging videos? Like go way back and see like a point of your life that you might have forgot about?
Pretty rarely at this time. Unless I need to like prove a point or try to remember something. But, you know, I'm doing that because, like I said, I'm getting older, so my brain is shit, and I want to be able to remember. Everything if I've personally edited the video and uploaded that video to YouTube, so no live streams, I have a copy of that offline. So even if YouTube went under, I have everything that's never been live archived offline. 5 years of videos. I'm saying like all footage, all raw footage, all edited videos, shit that never made the videos. You know? Like shit that I've done that I've never told anybody about, that I brought a fucking camera with me. I wouldn't even know where to seek that footage on the hard drive. Crazy shit.
Yeah. Have you noticed your gathering stuff getting like a big jump in views now? Because I noticed mine's been going up by like 100 to 200 views a day. Probably because of the Super Gathering coming up, or because of the release of Fearless Fred Fury. One of those.
Both.
Yeah, people are just seeking out Juggalo shit. Like all of a sudden out of nowhere, I just like
I don't pay attention to the numbers, man.
I just didn't know why I kept getting messages from people I have never seen before, and yeah, it's all on that one video.
The lighting Ross up with fireworks video?
Not that one, the main video I did, the one I shot in 4K, and then at the end I did like I edited together the best of the live footage that I shot.
BklynMenace, it's too bad you're not camping with us this year, because I think you would be the one to help facilitate it the best. I wish that we had the ability to put a live camera on site.
I could still figure that out. Look, even if I'm not camping with you, you know I'll be coming to visit.
You're like, can I have some more ice?
I'd love to do like a 24/7 live stream from the camper. Whether we're there, whether we're asleep, whether we're getting fucking smashed.
This is for you, Brooklyn.
BklynMenace, Mima made us ice cream. Go fuck yourself.
Look at these fuckers, man. Can I go get ice cream too?
Yeah.
I think I have ice cream in my house.
For you.
Yeah?
I took one for you. It was very good.
Could you entertain everybody while I go get ice cream?
Yeah, how long are you gone for?
It's not going to be too long.
Okay, go ahead.
Hurry up.
I have some pistachio ice cream.
Ooh, yeah.
That sounds dope.
Yum.
Alright, I'm gonna go get some ice cream, and then Notslim1 and Meme are gonna keep you entertained while I'm gone.
Hell yeah.
Alright, whoop whoop. I'll be back.
Whoop, whoop. Oh my god, you fucking loser, bro. Did you see him leave? We got the chat up on the screen here, so go ahead and fucking say some shit. I'll respond to it. But right now, I just gotta take another bite or two of this ice cream.
This is a lot of sugar that we've eaten. There is some fruit in there. I put some pineapple in it.
I took too much ice cream already tonight. I mean, here's the thing. There cannot be such a thing as too much ice cream unless you eat too much ice cream and then immediately go to bed. Because if you eat a bunch of ice cream and then go to bed, that's an instant recipe for diarrhea in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to go to bed right away.
If I want to give myself diarrhea, I'll definitely fucking think. What year's the Rampage? I have two 82s. Both of them are hunks of shit. One of them is less of a hunk of shit than the other.
Is it just to the center? Not very many, Chat Wash.
I do hate dead air though, so while he's gone getting ice cream, I love saying thank you to everybody. Shout outs to BklynMenace for inviting me to do his show.
Awesome.
Fuck him though for that hot sauce bullshit.
I know.
Fucking idiot, man.
Boy.
He's like, you don't have to do it. I'm like, okay. And he's like, what? You're not gonna do it? And then he goes live.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What mode are you gonna run? We just swapped it for another, I don't know, whatever it is. 2.2 liter? Are they 2.2s? 1.8 liter?
What?
The Rampage engine. I think it's a 2.2.
I wouldn't know. Sorry. The same people in the chat, they're gonna be like they're eating ice cream again.
Who gives a fuck? Who doesn't want to eat ice cream twice in one night?
Yeah.
How about candy cane ice cream?
Oh no, I don't like candy canes.
What?
Yeah. Chop 3 bananas, freeze the bits. Yeah.
I gotta
We
get the
had
turbo
that, right?
parts if I wanted to go turbo, but I wouldn't see why not. I mean, it was automatic, and we switched it over to a 5-speed. Still got to put the clutch pedal in, shift, gear shifter.
Look how big
Sorry.
your bowl is. You've got a huge bowl.
This is the greatest show right now.
Hell yeah, you should switch that hot sauce thing to the ice cream thing.
The only thing that would make it greater if this bowl was filled with Asian vaginas. Then it'd be really the greatest show, but the ice cream will do. Right, Mima?
It's delicious.
There's no HBO.
Is anyone watching, or are we just here talking to each other?
Hey man, listen. There's definitely people participating in the chat, but even if it was only you and me, or the three of us, I'm satisfied with that, man. You're a righteous dude.
Yes.
I'm lucky to have you to have wanted to befriend me, you know, because I'm not usually the type to go out and find new shit.
Yeah, you actually have my phone number.
Even better. You should come to Canada, Brooklyn.
I've
Remember,
definitely
we've been
considered
friends
it.
for a long time. Remember, you told me your first name, and I didn't believe you. You told it to me in an iPad voice chat once. You told it to me, and then I forgot it because I forget everything. And then you told it to me maybe again in real life at the gathering, and I still didn't believe you. And then you showed me a government-issued ID, but I had never seen one of those government-issued IDs before, so I wasn't sure if you faked it or not. So I really am not sure what your name is, BklynMenace, you fucking idiot.
Do you remember when Deadhead was making fun of you even off air in our private conversation?
Yeah.
When absolutely nobody was watching?
Brooklyn, I've been sitting for a long time. I'm not going anywhere, but I have to stand for a minute, my dude.
Stretch.
Oh, please sit back down.
Oh, shit.
That's how he does it, Mima. He comes out with his penis out. He doesn't even warn you. And it's like you're sitting down, so it's like you're eye level with it. Like,
Yeah.
give a friend a warning, you know?
I like that eye level. Oh, that's funny.
I went to the showers with him. Not
How
in the
was that?
shower, but I stayed far away from him. He's like, you know what he reminds me of? He's like those old guys that just stand around in the locker room naked. It's like, if I have to get completely naked, I'm going to wait till I get in the shower. I'm going to take my clothes off. No, I'm not
Here's
even
the
going to
thing
do that.
about
I'm
that.
going to take a shower in my fucking pants. And they'll just
You're
dry
such
off
a
in the sun.
loser, bro.
This motherfucker could not wait to get naked. It's like he's hanging out in a locker room.
Bro, let me tell you something about it, okay? One, you're right. And then two, it's just skin, bro, okay? And then three, it's not sexual. I have to take a fucking shower. And if I'm standing in a men's room naked, waiting to take a shower around a bunch of juggalos where I could be exactly whatever I want to be, in that moment, I feel the least amount of shame. And if some dude wants to fucking touch my dick in the fucking shower, even if I wanted it or didn't want it to happen, there would be at least fucking 5 other juggalos that would probably be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And they would run out of the room, bro.
I'm not
They
saying
would
I
run
have
out
a
of the
problem
room.
with it. I'm
And
just
you know
giving
what that
anybody a
means?
warning
I'm
that
next in
gathers
line
with
for the
this fucking
fucking
motherfucker.
shower. So you shower with your pants on, bro. I'm gonna pull my dick out, in and out in 5 minutes, homie.
Blake's got wings.
I got dick tactics, son.
Yeah.
This motherfucker will start with his dick out to like talk and tell a whole long story. It's like, dude, could you get dressed first, please?
No, dude, it's just dicks.
How's your ice cream? It looks good.
Should I be an asshole and put the hot sauce in the ice cream?
Yeah. Oh no.
I think
I
we
don't
should.
know. Like you get that hot cold.
Oh man, there's so much of this goodness left and I'm about to ruin it. Why not?
Wait.
God, this stuff stinks. Alright, I'm gonna put some hot sauce in the ice cream.
I like when you do that.
Here, just so you know I'm not cheating.
We believe you. Hot sauce.
You're fucking gross and stupid, bro. You're fucking stupid ugly.
Oh man, this is gonna suck.
Fucking ugly
I just
stupid.
ruined my delicious Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
What? Am I lying?
Alright, here we go. See it in there? So you know I'm not lying? Can you see it in there?
Yes.
Barely.
Here we go. We got delicious pistachio ice cream with Pain 100 hot sauce.
Hot sauce and
This is really gonna suck.
ice cream. Kind of have the ice cream to cool it off.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Bro, I just ate ice cream. I'm not fucking doing it right now. I gotta let that shit linger on me.
Yeah, so I just ruined my ice cream.
You're an idiot.
Well, that means I have to do it.
Ugh.
Alright. Just a little bit. I don't know, because I like it, so I don't look at it like,
I dare you to do one so that you don't like it.
wait,
That's hot.
I like the taste of it.
Goddamn hot.
No, that would be a lot.
I dare you to stick your tongue in that bottle.
That's hot.
Ah, she
Goddamn
did
hot.
it!
That really sucks.
That's hot. Goddamn hot. That's hot. Goddamn hot.
Passageway.
That's hot. Goddamn hot. That's
Is he
hot.
playing this thing twice? It seems like he's
Goddamn
playing
hot.
twice as long.
Oh, what?
That's hot.
Oh, we gotta
Goddamn
do
hot.
it again?
Yeah. It'll be done
That's
soon.
hot.
Okay.
Goddamn hot.
Did I ever say, did I ever say out loud
That's
that I got the
Goddamn
last dab?
What's up, Abe TV?
Oh, Abe TV. Wait, just waking up probably?
Abe TV, I consider an official member of Studio 17 who just doesn't put any content on it. Because
Yeah,
he's
or
in a
have a
different time
password.
zone.
Or have a password
Or
to the
have
channel.
a password, yeah.
Excuse me.
What's up?
Abe TV is going to get married to Wife TV. And he wants to come to America.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, love is preventing that. And instead of getting married in America at the gathering of the Juggalos, he's going to get married in fucking New Zealand. And, you know, the sheep population there is 10-1, but I told him, contact Rob Bruce, Jump Steady. Tell him you want to come from fucking Australia. And fucking get married at the gathering of the Juggalos. And then maybe you can just go back to wherever the fuck you're from and just throw a fucking party. Or I told him, get legit married in America at the gathering and then trick the grandparents and the parents and just throw a party with a fake fucking whatever, whoever fucking marries you. Pretend. Just trick the parents. Fucking hashtag tricked you, mate.
Right? Andy got married at Astronomicon, the first one.
Hell yeah. Blaze Your Dead Homie was his thing. What is the name of that?
Like their minister?
No, it's a different
Who do
name.
you think would marry Abe TV?
Wife TV.
Who do you think would marry him if he
I
got
want to get married at
at
the gathering of the Juggalos. I just don't think it's going to happen, mate. Yeah, I know, man. Keep trying.
It'd probably be one of those unknown acts that performs at like 7 in the morning on the little stage. Hey, why don't you marry him? That's a good idea.
Like, get married to him or be the an officiator?
You can be the officiator.
The officiator, maybe. Oh, look at he's saying finally an Aussie impersonation.
Finally, an Aussie
That is
impersonation.
legit.
That is legit, mate.
Yeah.
The trick is when you say the letter O, you have to put every vowel in it.
Yo,
Like,
someone-
no.
Like,
What's
Ross.
up, Segs? Too dope.
You can do a few. You can do a British accent. You can do your British accent.
Even me and Notslim1 have talked about getting married so I can get into the country. Yeah, we talked about that, dude. I'll gay marry you so that you can come to Canada, mate, and then we'll go to the fucking gathering of the Juggalos. We'll get gay married, mate. It'll be fucking legend.
Blake, on your channel, have you ever thought about coming up with any kind of new shows that you haven't done before, or are you pretty happy with just what you have?
New content?
Yeah, it's like something totally new.
I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn here, BklynMenace, but we just fucking made Cooking Mima. What more do you want from me?
Yeah.
I noticed.
No,
all
I'm
the-
just kidding.
All the ladies
no,
show
I don't
up for
think
that
honest-
show.
Pardon me?
All the ladies show up for Cooking Mima.
Dude, it was like the first, like, fucking 5 people were all chicks talking.
Yeah. Like they were like immediately there, like they knew it was coming on.
Let's do it, Golden, you wombat. Fuck yeah, TV, let's do it.
What's up with Iceman? Is he actually jumping into the arena and gonna start doing stuff on his channel?
He came to my house and he took one of my fucking cameras and he hasn't filmed a goddamn thing, and it's been over 2 weeks, and I'm just like, I use the cameras every day.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem to give it to him, but had I still the two, I would be much more efficient in not creating content. Or at least filming it and not putting it out.
Wait.
But he said he wants to film some shit. And we talked about potentially... He said he wanted to put his shit out on his channel with, like, what, 5 fucking subscribers? And then I was like, you know, why don't you film it and then give it to me, and I'll edit that, and I'll release it as Season 4 Grow Show over here. And he considered that, but we haven't really came to any conclusion. Shit, Biba.
You know, if he got on his channel and started swallowing hot dogs, that motherfucker would go viral and destroy all of our channels in one video. Would that make you angry? If all of a sudden Iceman in one video has more subscribers and views? He just goes viral immediately.
If the Iceman got famous on his channel for hot dog swallowing videos, I would be straight with that, because I would get a subscriber increase as I'm filming all the behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
How did we forget?
I was disappointed that he had to go. That he didn't stick
That
around.
what?
That he didn't stick around for this.
He said he stayed up. He took a fucking bunch of drugs last night.
Yeah.
And he went to bed at like 5 in the morning and then got up super early. He couldn't fucking function. He was between the show. What were the shows we did tonight? We did Cooking Mima, and then we took an hour break and we did the other show.
Yeah.
Between Cooking Mima and Juggalo's Review Foods, the Iceman sat down and like grabbed a fucking 10.
Yeah.
A quick 10. He was beat. He said before he even went live tonight that he wasn't going to be available for this show.
Yeah. He said he wasn't going to stay. He was going to go home.
So does he finally consider himself a juggalo since going to Whoopstock?
Yeah, we've addressed it. He kind of like... Yes.
And he almost didn't go last year. It seemed like you had to do a lot of persuading and even raising the money for him to go. It never seemed like 100% if he was going to go or not. This year it seems like after last year that he's going no matter what.
Well, I wouldn't say no matter what. Like, there's many things I know for a fact that if they interfered in his plans, he would not attend. But he respects my diligence in planning, and also I think to some degree shares my excitement. Now that he's been, I think he shares that excitement as well. And so I don't think that he would tell me that he's going to go and then at the last minute back out unless it was an absolute emergency. So I'm really looking forward to him to being excited to go, and I hope that he can follow through.
Ape wants to know why all the weed plants and bongs, because he knows I don't smoke. Well, the set changes depending on the guest. Because why would I keep it easy, right? Just keep the same thing and just have different people on.
I want an emote. How do I get one of those?
I think Iceman was shocked when he was walking around at the gathering and people were calling his name and knew him.
Dude, it doesn't matter who you are. That is always a fucking dope feeling.
Yeah.
You golden wombat. It's so funny.
It is weird. I mean, going to another state and for him going to another country and people know who you are.
I was actually just watching one of my first concert coverage videos. and I think it was the I think it was the Free Juggalo Day show. That is the first time ever in my life that I got recognized was at a Juggalo show, and that was super fucking dope as fuck, you know what I'm saying? I was really thankful that I got to film it also. I got recognized in a McDonald's once from videos that weren't Notslim1 videos.
What's the deal with the wrestling? You've always been pushing this channel, Trauma Pro Wrestling, and now what is it? Are you officially a part of it now?
I mean, like, saying that I'm officially a part of it is, officially part of it is a difficult thing to pinpoint, but I've been fucking, I got to be a part of it. Like, I got to film it. I have a character in the series who currently, in their timeline, is still alive. Characters are killed off in the show quickly. Mm-hmm. If you don't know about Trauma Pro Wrestling, please consider fucking checking it out. I like it very much. It's not because I was in it. I fucking did watch it for a long time, over and over again, before I even thought about messaging those guys. And then they were like, yeah, come do it. We actually did a positive vibes with the Trauma Wrestling guys the other day, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it was like about 3 weeks ago they came to your house.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
What is the show like?
Dave, what is the show like?
Yeah.
It's like a storytelling. It's about a wrestler named David Bklyn, who I don't know. It's really hard to explain. It's just it's Trauma Pro Wrestling League, and they just fucking need to fill slots for matches all the time. Yeah. And crazy shit happens, like an alien comes down and wants to only watch the show, but David Bklyn is basically like, no, we're gonna fight, you know, I'm already talking about it, so it's in motion, we can't go back now. It's really funny. There's one where David Bklyn doesn't have a father, and he sees a guy who is the stupid fucking janitor, and the janitor's hanging out with his dad. And David Bklyn walks up. He's like, oh, hey, that's a nice, cool dad you got there. I wish that was my dad. I'll tell you what, you and me in the ring, we're going to fight. Winner gets a new dad. You know? And David Bklyn, like, wins, obviously, as the plot would go. And he wins the dad. And then somebody shoots the dad. And he's like, oh, no, new dad. And it's just this really ridiculous kind of super low budget. It's super low budget, but it still has, like, green screen stuff, and, like, it's great. It's really fun. Episodes are released, like, extremely periodically with, like, almost no schedule in sight. And
hey, Blake, I know I took an ice cream break, but now it's time to take a piss break, so you keep talking, and I'll be right back, okay? We're getting close to the end. A little bit more.
Yeah, how long is this fucking show?
I didn't even know it was like, oh, he's gone. I didn't even know it was 120.
Trauma Pro Wrestling is a really fucking funny thing, and it's made by a couple of fucking dudes that all seem to love each other. I just got the opportunity to meet them through the YouTube videos. You know, my friend's friend said, hey, these guys... My friend told me, he's like, oh, my friend's friends make this video. Check it out.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, how did you, like, hear about them?
And, yeah, that's how I heard about them. And, yeah, man, so, Trauma Pro Wrestling, it's on YouTube. I'm in the newest episode. I play Mayor McDinky. It would be considerably a departure from any other type of content that I've ever created before, because... First of all, any content that I've created on Studio 17 or on the Notslim1 channel, I've been an absolute 100, like, the boys know what's up. We took all input, but for the most part, everything goes through me. Before it goes online,
Right.
all that raw shit that we all fucking consent to, it all goes through me. I make it with Trauma Pro. And it's none of it is scripted, is especially what I really would like to fucking say about it. So all my shit is like shoot from the hip.
Yeah.
But this was scripted.
Is this the one where you're wearing like a blazer?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wearing a blazer and I
Yeah.
play the mayor of Trauma City. And he gave me lines and I had to say the lines and I was high as fuck. And I was like looking at my phone and it was a really fucking awesome thing to be a part of.
It was fun.
And so now those guys have a full-size wrestling ring and on 420, even though it's like the worst day to plan anything.
Why?
Well, because everybody's doing something on weed smoking day.
What? That's what we're doing on weed smoking
Right.
day.
So on 420 though, here in the trailer park that I live in Canada, if you're watching and you don't know who I am, those guys, we're gonna go out to their place, we're gonna dismantle their full-size wrestling ring, and we're gonna bring it back to Essex here, and we're gonna set it up in the fucking Viscount Estates trailer park at the front. We rented the hall. It has a pool. Pool will be closed. And it's got a pavilion, and it's got 2 big grassy patches, and it's got like a little parking area. And I'm saying, like, it's gonna be free.
Yes.
Mima wants to make Fago hot
Fago
dogs.
hot dogs.
So if you live in Canada or you want to come to Canada to experience it, message me about it, and I'll give you the deets, man. Or,
Back, man.
yeah, whatever, man. Or alternatively, you can consider just following me on YouTube if you don't, because I'll be plugging it until the time comes.
I'm gonna have
We're
one
going to
of
have
these
the
coffees.
full-size wrestling ring. I'm hoping to get a bunch of board games. I'd like to have, like, a little gaming tournament thing about it. Also, we're going to do, I'd like to do, like,
Did you say there was going to be music?
I'd like to do, like, music and stuff. We're going to try to get it all together. I got to hit up Dave, get a meeting about it done. And we're just going to have a fucking fun time. You know what I mean? Getting high as fuck. Wrestling.
Yeah.
I won't be doing any of that.
And Fago dogs.
And
Fago
Fago dogs.
dogs.
And they asked me to MC the entire event, which is, like, pretty fucking crazy. I'm in my house right now talking to a fucking camera. When I vlog, bro, confidence is easy because I'm talking to a fucking machine. If I had to be up on a stage or in a wrestling ring talking to 20 people, you know, outside of the wrestling ring in the trailer park.
Now you know how I feel with the camera right
No,
on
that's
me.
just I don't though, because the
Oh.
camera's easy.
But that's how I feel with it. Just focus on me.
If you ever had an
So
opportunity,
yeah, you know, it's
I
easy
know-
to talk to a non-blinking eye, but all those
I
fucking
believe this
human
motherfucker's talking
beings-
over. He's talking over the host of the show. I'm trying to ask you
Who,
a
who
question.
you are?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm enjoying a coffee.
Is he
I'm
talking
sobering
over
up a
me?
little
You
bit.
said?
Hey, if you ever had an opportunity to work with Psychopathic Records, in what capacity would you want to? What do you think you can contribute? What would you want to do?
We had a job interview right now.
Really not.
Well, I'm a hard worker, and I'd say that probably my weakest flaw is if I see people unmotivated in the workplace, it can really unmotivate me, which can maybe lead to some dire consequences in the end, but ultimately I feel I really am a go-getter, and if you need something, I'll go get it.
So you'd go get their coffee for them.
I told these stories on the Notslim1 channel too a couple years ago. In 2017, I met Jump Steady in January, and he invited me to Psychopathic Records in February or March to be a test player for the Into the Echoside expansion, Oracle of the Three Rings. And if you have a copy of that, you can check the new Oracle instruction manual. And my name, along with the Iceman's name, Andy's name, Sarah's name, a lot of great fucking Michigan-based and beyond Into the Echoside players were, you know, got their name in that book, and that's fucking amazing. If I got to work at Psychopathic Records, man, I think I'd probably like maybe want to do merch or something. You know what I mean? Because
You wouldn't want to be a personality on one of their shows?
I just think that Juggalos are so diverse that you're hot or you're not. And I'm very humble in my little fucking space right here on the internet. And if it like matured naturally, I don't have a talent. What talent do I have? What am I gonna do? If like what talent? I don't think I have anything that I could contribute to Psychopathic Records as an individual that I think that somebody else doesn't excel at more than me.
In my personal opinion, you know, we know they got the Juggalo show. Not much other shows being pumped out of that studio. I think it would be cool to have some Juggalos that they know and they trust. They know you, they know Andy. Personalities, you know, in the Juggalo world, coming up in the studio maybe once a week, once a month, and doing a show.
Yeah, it would be sweet if the opportunity was there. I mean, it sounds like something that I would probably jump at, but I really don't see it in the cards.
Pardon the pun. I saw that they dedicated the original, I guess, trial board for Into the Echo Side to Andy and Sarah. Did they give them that, or is that just framed and hung at Psychopathic with their names on it?
That's actually at the co-creator's house, Lewis Simpson.
All right, just put everyone to sleep.
Well, no, I mean, you asked me where it's at. I don't know further story.
No, I thought that was dope when I saw that.
Talk, bro. Know I can fucking talk.
Andy's a master, and you could see, you know, he's heavily into the whole gaming areas, and I know he's also putting something together since DCG Con's not going on. He's doing something right after Hollow Wicked. Seems to be putting together a big event.
Unity Fest.
Yeah, I'll probably hit him up. I mean, if there's if there's anything I could do to help out, be a part of that.
Say it. Say it.
What? Say Unity Fest?
Hell yeah, Unity Fest, baby! Whoop whoop.
We know you'll be there.
Hell yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, if I lived closer, I'd be at everything. But,
you know, Andy and I were talking the other day. We're great friends, I know you know, and he was telling me that from everything that he could discern, as far as official tournaments are concerned, Andy and I are the undefeated tag team champions. Teams champions. From Dark Carnival Games Convention 1. And there's never been another official teams event that we would have ever had to defend. And so I thought that was pretty fucking cool. And he's like, you should play more so that we could, like, defend our title someday. That would be awesome. And I thought, man, that would be so fucking fresh. But Echo Side, man, it's too amazing of a game. It's absolutely 100% consuming. I'll sit in a chair and piss my fucking pants and play Echo Side. I don't give a fuck. And I'm not even wearing an adult diaper in that scenario either.
Are you up on your game, like, or have you slacked a little bit, not been playing as much?
You know, essentially, I retired a master of Into the Echo Side. I went to the Oklahoma City Dark Carnival Games singles tournament, and I was eliminated fairly quickly. But, you know, I was on vacation, bro, and my mind wasn't right. And, you know, things are different at that type of event. And basically, since then, since I got out, there. I haven't played. I just kind of retired. Retired a champ.
What about launching Fagos? Do you still dream of being the champion at that?
Dude, in
fun.
2000
like
fucking
that.
what do we know? 19 in 2018 at the Gathering of the Juggalos, I entered the fucking Fago launching competition, and dude, I fumbled it. I fucking fumbled it. Were you there? Yes, you were.
Yeah.
You were standing behind me. It's
on
my
stage.
fucking Facebook cover photo.
Yeah, I was on stage behind you filming it.
That picture, the picture that Dustin took, Hazen, is phenomenally
I love that picture.
perfect. However, it looks like it's capturing a moment where I'm a fucking winner.
Yeah, it does look like an
But I
amazing
fumbled
shot
that
in the
Fago
picture.
hard. Remember?
Yeah, but the one that you did at it was either Hell's Pit or the last night. Dude, man.
We were down at the main stage. I think it was for the I don't know. I think it was for Hell's Pit, bro, maybe.
You went over
And
the
you're-
tent where they have the board. You shot it from the back. That shit like went fucking so far.
You know where the sound stage, like the little sound
that
tent is?
Yeah.
We were standing like maybe 4 feet behind the tent, and I fucking launched one from right behind that tent. It shot over the whole fucking crowd. They were setting up. I think they were setting up for Hell's Pit, bro. Because they had the curtain closed. And that Fago went from behind the sound tent all the way over the crowd, fucking like at least 2 or 3 feet over the barrier of the fucking stage curtain. And that cocksucker was mad high, yo. And I'm like, yo, I totally must have hit somebody behind that thing. And why couldn't I fire that motherfucker off when it was important at the Fago Armageddon?
That's how it works.
Hey,
Did
the
you
one-
capture that?
Yeah, I have that on video. The one that you did also at the beginning of my gathering video went pretty far when it hit that other camper and you ran away and left me out there.
It spiraled out of control.
Yeah, and then he tries to like see it, trying to put like where it makes sense to him. He's like, well, fuck them, man. They probably rented that thing and they probably have insurance anyway, so fuck them.
What's up? It's the Gathering, man.
They probably
Then he
have
tries to
insurance.
launch one on the outside, like, and it goes over
Oh,
the camper
Silent
next
J
to us.
says you didn't enter the Fago launching contest.
That is true.
You
He
stuck
snuck in, and that
which
entire
is
thing-
absolutely true.
that entire
They
thing
told
is
me
live
my
stream.
homeboy was there waiting to get in to do it. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to sneak back here and say what's up and wish him good luck. But then when I got back there, he wasn't even there. I later came to find out he wasn't there at all. He was still like at the auctions.
yeah.
But when I was going to find him, other homeboy was in line. So I was like, fuck it. So I just stood in the line, and you had to have a ticket in your hand to give to the guy to get a Fago to launch it off the stage. And I fucking like, the guy's like, where's your ticket? I'm like, oh, I already gave it to a guy. He's like, whatever. So I just jumped like in, like, I went like fucking 60% of the back of the line to the front and jumped in.
We just cut
Launched
the whole
the Fago.
line. Keegan sees him, just gives him a look. He's like, oh man. And he just announces him. And the next thing you know, we're up on stage. And he just fucking bombed. It wasn't
it's
that
awesome.
bad. It was like
It's
a line
awesome.
drive, but I wish you would have done what that other guy did. Like that other dude went like almost over the tent.
Dude, what I need to do, what I never do, and what I need to do is get gloves. I need to get good fucking gloves, because the problem is I don't launch a lot of Fagos, and after a while, like, you gotta jam your thumb in it, and just jamming it into that plastic, even though it's soft, it still fucking tears up your fucking thumb meat, and it gets sensitive. My thumb hurts. My thumb hurts. You know what I mean? And then, so it fucking sucks. But with gloves, obviously, that prevents that.
You did give away the trick a little bit in a video, one of the early videos on Studio 17, where you figured out you got to let a little bit of the Fago out.
Don't shake it and let a little bit out.
And you had your thumb in there a certain way, like where you felt that pressure and you launched it. And I remember it landed on top of your camper.
I live in I live in this trailer park. My fucking trailer is 70 feet long, and I was standing just like right at the back at the tree, which is right at the back, and it launched over the fucking house and landed onto the roof of the camper. It must have went like 75, maybe 80 feet. Maybe 80 feet. Which still isn't that far, bro. 80 feet ain't shit. When you think about how I was just talking about launching that one from the sound stage, the velocity of that motherfucker, it was magic. Dark Carnival magic.
Well, speaking of magic, this has been a magical episode. And thank you so much for coming on. It's almost 2 in the morning. We could probably just keep going.
Yeah, you don't give me enough attention. I'll keep talking to you, you fucking idiot.
Do you have anything that you want to say in closing?
Oh, we're done?
You want to keep going? Like, what do you want to do?
How many active viewers do we have?
It's going up and down. I try not to pay too much attention. I'm just more
What is it
looking
now?
over. I just went to 10 when you said that. So you're already
10?
fucking up. Yeah.
It's 2 o'clock.
Mima was the champion tonight.
Almost 2
She had the
o'clock.
most viewers.
Mima killed viewers tonight. Mima, you got 20 consecutive viewers that
Thank
I
you.
personally noticed. We'll wait until the morning.
I think it went a little higher than that at one point.
Maybe 21?
Yeah.
You killed it, Mima.
Yep.
You're taking over Studio 17. Hey,
You're the new closer.
Superimposer on that Studio 17 trailer thing.
Okay.
Hey, you never answered me though, bro, before I make some kind of summation.
Sure.
How can I get my hands on one of those sweet emoticons?
What emoticon?
Like, you got the fucking one for the boys, and you got one. There's one on that shelf.
Do you mean the Nightbots that I make?
Yeah.
I'd have to make you one.
Would it be fat?
No, they're all about the same size and shape, but I just have to design it so people know it's you. So it would have to have like weed and colorful hair.
Do you like rainbow color? That's all the colors that you do.
No, because, like,
Well, okay, I guess.
rainbow's associated
Yeah, I
with gay
know, okay, I
stuff, and that's
understand.
fine,
Well,
but
do you
I'm
like a
not,
nice,
so
like
it
a-
shouldn't be
Either
rainbow.
a nice green or
Which I
purple.
fucking hate, by the way,
green?
because I love rainbows.
Actually,
I love colors,
green,
bro.
green or blue. Green or blue. Nice,
Yeah.
vibrant.
Anyway, look at BklynMenace. He's fucking, like, going like this.
I'm just doing
That's
it.
what
There's
the past-
music playing that I'm listening to, so.
Dancing over.
I like how he
the
just tunes the
Yeah.
fuck out. What is it? Nightbot, it's called?
Yeah, it's a Nightbot.
Yeah, mine would be Notbot.
Pot.
Notbot 1.
Nightbot 1. There you go. That's the name of it.
Notbot.
Yeah, I'll get right to work on it after the show tonight.
And mine will say things like piss dribbles.
Yours will premiere on the next chat room show on Tales from Lotus podcast. It'll say, "Hey, this is like my show, only without me."
Yeah. If you ever want me to throw down any clips, or if you need to grab any from any that you know, please do it.
All right, any closing statements?
Thanks for letting me do a little brainstorming with you at the end of the show. To the 10 people that stuck it out all night with us, that's fucking mad fresh. Look, man, I said it 100 times. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it again, man, because all it is saying thank you. You take your fucking time to sit there and fucking do nothing and watch it and fucking consume it, which is, that's fucking great. I'm a little bit stoned, but I also feel very genuine.
I'm pretty fucking stoned.
And so thank you to the people that
It was fun
support it,
today.
man, like Silent J, Lee, Spooky the Fungi, Ape TV, the other names that I didn't say that also do support it just as equally. Are you playing me off right now?
No, the crowd's applauding.
I just really do, like, really emotionally, at a real genuinely emotional level, enjoy that I do what I like to do without much compromise in my life, and I get to share it with people, and people do like it. So that's to anything else in my life that I have, it's incomparable because I don't even fucking know you people. You know what I mean? And you're like, yeah, I'll watch it. I don't care.
Well, you know me.
That's great.
And I can confirm from knowing Blake, he's a hell of a guy. And I want to thank him and Nima so much for joining me tonight.
Are you playing me out right now?
Super special episode of The Greatest Show.
You
Right
get the
here
last
on Studio
word, Joe?
17. That's right, I get the last word. Next week.
Okay, hold on. The summation then is, don't forget to check out all the people if
No
you
one's
didn't, like Ross and me. And then also, if you remember things for a long period of time,
No
our
one
next
cares.
Studio 17 session is going to be on Saturday, April 26th. Hopefully,
Okay.
we'll be coming back with another greatest show or something else offered from BklynMenace. And I really would like to get everybody involved. So if there's another person who has yet to contribute content who would like to in a live format, hit up myself or BklynMenace so that we can do that. And if you're content with just consuming it and not participating, that's fucking awesome too.
I want to thank Notslim1 and Mima for coming on The Greatest Show. Let's say goodbye to them so we can close this out. You guys have a great night.
Have a good one. Good night, Brooklyn.
If you're participating in the chat, press F in the chat to pay respect
No
to
one's
BklynMenace
participating but
for
the
just
two of
being
us
a
only.
dope ass honky.
No one's as dope as you. And if it wasn't for you, there'd be no me. And if it wasn't for me, there'd be no Greatest Show here tonight. But that might be a good thing. So, I want to thank you so much. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
We'll see you the next time. He is drunk. Thanks to everybody that came out to watch this. Lee Halverson, I see you up there in the chat. ATV, still hanging in there. A ninja with a pencil. Whoop whoop. Necessary Evil. Silent J. Damien. Jet Wash Outdoors. And to everybody else that tuned in tonight, I appreciate it. See you next time with CPN.